from OCBC Bank. Nice to meet you. I heard that you want to apply for a letter of credit for your import business. May I know what kind of import business that you do?
Good morning, Mr. Ahmed. Nice to meet you too. You are right, Mr. Ahmed. I want to apply for a letter of credit for my import business. I am importing steels from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to many other countries.
I see, Mrs. Madhira. Since you are doing an import business, you want to apply for import letter of credit, right?
Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Okay, then let me brief you about the import letter of credit. An import letter of credit, or known as documentary credit, is a financial instrument where the issuing bank, which is our bank, OCBC Bank, acting on behalf of the importer, which is you, Miss Nadira, um, contra actually agrees to pay the beneficiary or export the amount stipulated, provided conditions specified in the letter of credit have been satisfied.
Yes, Miss.
OCBC that issues an import letter of credit on your behalf will use intermediary banks to facilitate the transaction and make payment to the exporter. Can you understand until now, Mrs. Nadir?
Yes, Mr. Ahmed. I understand. I want to ask if your bank is involving with our business transaction except for import letter of credit.
No, Ms. Nadira, we're not involved in your business transaction with your exporter, except for letter of credit, because letter of credit is a separate contract from the contract for the transaction. OCBC Bank only involved in financing the transaction, and we are not concerned with the quality of your merchandise or even whether party fulfills the terms of your sales contract with the exporter. Our CBC Bank obligation to pay pursuant to import letter of credit are solely conditioned upon your compliance with the terms and the conditions specified in the import letter of credit. In transaction involving import letter of credit, our OCBC bank is only concerned with your documents, not about your goods.
Oh, I understand, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you for your detailed explanation about the condition and obligation of import letter of credit. Then, how can I apply for import letter of credit?
You're welcome, Ms. Nadira. I will tell you how to apply for import letter of credit. Firstly, you need to approach an issuing bank for the issuance of an important letter of credit. Just what are you doing right now? Just what are you doing now? Secondly, you will receive the import of letter of credit that have been issued by issuing bank, which is our bank, OCBC Bank, and after that, advising bank will check the import letter of credit by checking your name and product details and so on. Thirdly, advising bank will notify you that our bank are now involved in this process. Can you get it, Mr. and Mrs. Nahida?
Yes, Mr. Ahmed. How about the process of import letter of credit?
Well, after you are done with those three steps, our bank will continue the process. Start from step number four. Fourthly, your goods will be shipped as the details mentioned by the buyer, and you will receive the bill of lading as you are already imported the goods. Fifthly, our bank will check all the shipping documents whether all the goods were shipped as the instructions after the buyer present their bill of landing or to international bank. Next, the international bank will share the shipping documents with our bank and will demand payment. After that, our bank will share the document with you to seek approval whether all the documents are correct. Last step is you need to do payment to our bank, and further our bank will send the payment to international bank. Are you clear about the process, Ms. Natira?
Yes, Mr. Ahmed. Your explanation about how to apply import letter of credit and the process of import letter of credit are very clear. If I'm not mistaken, just now you were talking that your bank only concerned about the document and not goods. What kind of documents should I provide to apply that?
Well, for applying the import letter of credit as part of our continuous effort to serve you the better, import letter of credit application form is now available in soft copy templates that you can get it from our bank website. First, you have to fill in your personal details in the form. Before you submit the form to our bank, you have to prepare the documents, which are the full set of clean on-board bills of landing made to the order of OCBC Bank. Next, the airway bill made to order of OCBC Bank, and the delivery order made out to our bank for the account of the applicants, evidencing delivery of the merchandise to bank represented by the applicant as agent for and on behalf of us. The said delivery order must be like countersigned by the applicant, authorized signatory whose signature are to be verified by the issuing bank, certifying receipt of the merchandise in good order and condition. Moreover, you also need to prepare the original and copies of certificate of origin of the product, beneficiary signed commercial invoice, and packing list accordingly. In addition, the shipment details also are also one of the parts you have to fill in the form. Are you clear with that, Miss Nadira?
Yes, your explanation is very clear. But how about the insurance? Is there I have to fill in another form for the insurance purpose?
No, you just fill in the same applicant form as I mentioned just now, and also provide us the full set of the insurance policy or certificate bank endorsed in the currency of the credit for not less than the CIF value plus 10% covering risk under the following institute cargo clauses, such as clause A, clause B, clause C. Institute strict strike clauses, TPND or war risk.
Okay, now I am clear with the requirement documentation for applying the import letter of credit. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed.
You're welcome. Once you have completed the form, you can submit the printed copies together with the related trade documents to any OCBC bank branch with Business Banking Service Desk BBCD, or directly to Trade Finance Operations at Minara OCBC. If the nearest BBCD is not available, if you need further assistance, please do not hesitate to contact our customer service hotline, or you may also find more info in our OCBC Bank website.
All right, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you for your spending your time to meet me and explain about import letter of credit in details. I will contact your customer service if I need further assistance. Goodbye.
You're welcome, Ms. Nadira. Goodbye.